Yells!
Hello YouTube, Puddock3000 here, and today I'm going to be talking about the first time I went paintballing, what an experience that is. So this may consist of a few gameplays, depends on how long it goes for. So before I get started, I did upload a picture on Twitter of one of the marks on my arm. That was one of many. I also have another friend who had a big massive one, but I'm going to shut up and I'm going to show you some pictures on the way through. And the event took place on the 6th of August and it was for my friend's stag do. He just got married at the weekend there, so good luck to him. And yeah, there was 18 of us, and we all got there nice and safe. And then we got our safety guide by the marshals. We all got suited and booted, and then we headed out to the field. And the first game we played, it was attack and a defend type thing, and the people that are attacking, if they get shot, you're out, and blah blah blah. And what it was, as I was in the groom's side, we got to attack first, and we're attacking Hamburger Hill. And all my friends and everyone else, his friends, were at the hill, guarding it of course. And we're all ready to go, and like I said, I'll show some pictures on the way through. So we're charging this hill at full pelt, and then we're ducking and diving amongst tyres, like you see in the pictures. And it came down to the last two on each side, I think it was. Me, my good friend, and my wee brother on the defending side, and the groomsman's pal it was. And what happened was, obviously you've got the marshals just checking on what's happening, stay out of this area, stay out of that. And I was doing a commando slide everywhere. I jumped into this wee lake, it must have been up to the top of my legs, and I kinda like got down in it, and then I could see my pal, he got taken out further down. So it was 2-on-1. And before I got into this water, I could see this guy just running at the other side of the hill, and I just blind fired and got him a couple of times, and then all you see is a hand going up. See this hand shit that you put up to get fucking you're out? That's a no-no. Fucking hell. I done that in several games, raised my hand, and my whole hand was covered in yellow paint. I got smacked like fuck. So you just got to fucking dive it away. But anyway, back to this. So it was 1-on-1 for winning the Hamburger Hill, and the last person it was my wee brother. Oh, I was like, you fucking dancer, let's do this. So back into the water I got, and I'm fucking moving, crouching across, and he's still looking forward, and there's me. I'm raising out the fucking water like fucking Rambo, and I fucking shot him. But the marshal, he was further next to me kinda, but further away from the hill. He's like, look, only shoot a couple of times. You don't need to like keep firing. And I was like, okay, right. Turned, and then boom, 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 boom. I fucking fired more than twice. Oh, I had to. It was my wee brother, man. Fucking hell. But anyway, well, that was game one. And we headed back in. I think we got a bite to eat and stuff like that. And people got sorted, go to the toilet. And the next one was, what was it? The Kill Hills. And this was a building where we started at either side. And what happened was you had to capture the flag in the middle of it and take it back to your base. And like I said, it was a kill house. It was an outbuilding. It was dark. Anyway, we're starting either side, and then we charge. Well, I said to my team again, we're 4-on-4, right? Well, there was 8-on-8 or something like that. I can't remember. And so I said 4 on going left, 4 on the right. And what happened? We went in, and the plan went to fuck. Didn't even happen. Went all fucking ballsed up. And ended up charging down the outside of it where there was windows that you could gain in and shoot through into the middle of the building. But remember, this inside of this building there was partitions, so there was all my friends, and there's a couple at the front, and we're all down the side. And a couple charged in. Next thing, they're coming out, hands are up. I was like, oh fuck, this is fucking gotta be crazy. And me, because of my mask, because you're meant to like breathe through your nose. But I was running like fuck, so my mask was steaming up. So what happened was, you're not allowed to take your mask off in the field of battle. But anyway, I sneaked off to this wee side road, and then I was got a wee bit of hanky that I had in my pocket. Well, it was a flannel type thing, and I'm fucking scraping my mask, and then I was way back in. And what happened was I went, fuck it, can't I see fuck all, I'm just going to run in and see what happens. So I'm crouching, backs against the wall. I think there's a picture here somewhere. Anyway, my back's up against the wall, and I could hear somebody walking, but I wasn't sure what path it was going. And I never had my turtle beaches on. But anyway, and then next thing, I'm going towards this next partition to gain the access to the middle to capture this flag. And all I see is this gun peeking out the side of the partition. I was like, fuck, no. And then I step in back, and I just blind fired again because I couldn't see what a fuck. The place was dark. My mask was all steamed up, and I'm going like fuck, da 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 da. And then nah, the guy, because I was thinking if I keep shooting, he's got to keep forward or something like that. Like if he like aim forward, he might walk into it type thing. But no. Next thing, I fucking turned back and I ran like a wee bitch. I ran like fuck, and he just came right round the partition, shot me on the back several fucking times. My back's like a fucking dot to dot. Oh man, it's a fucking complete mess. So it was. But aye, we lost that one. Oh no, sorry. Sorry, we won that one, but it took us like fucking half an hour, 40 minutes to do this, to knock out each and every one of them. Because we all got in, once we knew they were all dead, we all got in and got the flag, so it didn't get a plan, but we still won, and it fucking, it was a nightmare, because then we swapped sides, then they were attacking and we were defending type thing, and they done it in like 15, 18 minutes, because, but we couldn't help it, because we had smoke bombs getting thrown into the middle of the building, and just people blind firing, just through nets, man, it was fucking crazy. And another game was capture the flag, where we had to gain access, work as a team, and get the flag from the middle and put it in this top of this castle type thing. Again, I think there's a picture of the jeep that we're all fucking hiding behind in here, and just behind that was the tower, because the marshals, there was 3 marshals, one at either side of the teams, and one in the castle, to make sure that the flag was in. And what happened was, this was funny as fuck. Me and my friends, we got this fucking work to a plan this time, and we're like 2 back, fired down the sides, couple of flanks either side, and I went forward. And what happened was, I could see this guy in one of the outhouses. They're just made of silly wee bits of timber and stuff, but you can stand in them and stuff like that with windows. And what happened was, I could hear someone walking about, and I got further, and then I was ducking because he was looking forward as I went round the side, and again I got up and I shot through the side window. And later on that day, he said to me, "Oh, I could hear somebody coming. I couldn't see what side it was." And so I was moving on while my team were trying to get this flag. Aye, so I'm moving forward, and I could hear someone topping up their gun with their balls, the paintballs. And then I just had to jump in and spray, because there's no way he was going to be finished filling up his tube while turning to shoot me when I was already there. So I fucking turned round, shot him, bang. Yeah, I got him in the arm. It was funny as fuck, man. I could tell it was my good friend that I work with, because he had blue socks on over his overalls, which was quite funny. And I just had to, and then he got slaughtered at work for it. But anyway, it came down to the gauntlet. This consisted of the basemen, 2 basemen, and the groomsmen, who never had a gun. They just had to run in a straight line until they hit a fence. So it was, and then the rest of us all took our positions. We couldn't move from our positions on the hills, because if we moved, we got told to exit the field, because it wasn't really fair, to be honest. So we're all sitting up there. Me and my 4 friends are sitting there, and what happened was, the marshals were shouting, "Go!" They ran like fuck. They just kept running. They weren't stopping. They just ran, because in the pictures you see there from the start, 2 of the best men had women's dresses on, and the groomsmen had a mankini on. So they're running like fuck, and we're shooting like fuck, trying to get in front of them, because we knew they weren't going to get hold back, because they just got to keep running. So we're firing like fuck, like shooting, And what happened was it ended up, I think I got a couple of them, and then you could tell that they were finished because they put their hands up to let the marshals know at the very bottom. So the marshals started to run up just to let them know to come back down. And one of my friends shouts, "Shoot the marshals!" Oh man, fuck's sake. Next thing, they're firing at the marshals. The marshal turns up to our side of the hill and shouts, "Use four, down now!" And I was like, oh no. I didn't even fire at this point. I didn't care who it was. It was one of the pals that was next to me. Got down and the marshal's like this. "Oh, ain't you fucking smart, do you? You think you're fucking bunch of smart bastards? Well, yous are running the gauntlet now. Yous are got to run straight and get fired at." And I was like, fuck, I didn't even shoot you. Fucking hell, me and because I was an usher, me and the other usher, were involved in this, supposedly. So the guys that actually hit them were like, "Nah, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm away back and getting changed because it's finished. I've finished all my paintballs." I was like, "Ah, you bunch of bastards." But anyway, that they fucked off. So it ended up being me and my friend, me and the other usher, who ran the gauntlet to the end with the other guys left over shooting at us. So my friend had two guns at this point. Didn't he ask me how he got two? I still had one with less than 30 paintballs in it, and I fucking shooting like fuck. I was at this bunker to start with, and what happened was I ran out, chucked the gun, I threw the gun away, and I asked my pal to give me his, and I caught it. It was like slow motion. It was like Matrix style, catching the gun off him and turning it around. Then I knew I was low on balls, on paintballs, so I just started charging down the middle of this fucking field, in the middle of it, and what happens? I fucking trip, I slip, into a ball I went, and I could see these tyres to guard me on the left hand side of this hill, but I forgot all about the right hand side, and that fucked me over, man. Oh, and then I just ran back to the start, hopping, skipping, trying to dodge all these paintballs. Oh man, it was a fucking nightmare. Oh, but there we go, guys. Thanks very much for listening, and I'll speak to you all later. Thanks very much, guys.